Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hello students, for today's lesson, we are going to calculate how much energy transfer a device based on how long we leave it on for and how powerful it is. For example, you are using a more powerful device and you use it for longer period of time. So it is going to use more energy than the one less powerful. So we came up with this equation, the total energy transferred measured in joules is equal to the power rating of the item, or in other words, power is how much energy per second a device can transfer. The power is measured in watts and you multiplied it by how long is that device you use it for in seconds. Now to calculate the energy transferred, so energy is equals to power times time, or E is equals to P times T. So let us try this example. How much energy transfer if we have a 5-watt bulb which is turned on for 2 seconds. So the first thing that I'm going to do here is I am going to underline what the question wants from me. So we are asked for the energy transfer. The next thing is I am going to underline any useful information from the question. So I have here the 5 watt, which is the power, and 2 seconds, which is the time. So I can see there that it gives me a power is 5 watts and the time is 2 seconds. So now we have all now the information. We are asked for the energy transfer, and we have our power, which is 5 watts, and we multiplied it by the time, which is 2 seconds. So we have 5 times 2, so the energy transfer is equals to 10 joules. Well, you can see there that the energy transferred is 10 joules if the power is 5 watts and the time is 2 seconds. Let's move on to another example. Let us calculate the power of heater that transfer 40 joules of energy in 4 seconds. What I am going to do here is step 1, I'm going to underline the important information. We have the power and energy transfer and the time, which is 4 seconds. So we are asked not to calculate the energy, but to calculate the power with given energy, with given time. But how are we going to calculate to power? So to get to power, we are going to divide energy over time is equals to power. If we go back to our first equation, it says that energy is equals to power times time. In our second example, we are asked for the power. So we have here the energy over time is equals to power. Let us substitute. We have the energy transfer, which is 40 joules, and our time is 4 seconds. We divide 40 divided by 4, which is equals to 10. So our power is equals to 10 watts. So if we are going to look at our first example, so we're asked for the energy transfer and we multiplied power times time. I know that 5 times 2 is equals to 10. How do I get to 5 using 10 and 2? I know that if I divide 10 by 2, that gets me to 5. So therefore, if I divide energy transferred by time taken, that will get me to power. So let us manipulate our equation. So I have provided here the formula triangle. So the thing that equals there goes on top, and the two things that you multiply together to make it goes at the bottom. So you have the energy transferred on top, and we have power times the time at the bottom. Now if energy is being asked, I know that to get energy, I multiply power times time. If I didn't know power, I can see that energy over time which is another way of saying energy divided by time. If I don't know time, I can see that I divide energy divided by power to give me time. And energy is equals to power times the time. So you cover up what you don't know, and that showed you how you would calculate. So let us try to apply this formula triangle in our next example. Calculate the time taken for a 50-watt bulb to transfer 200 joules of energy. So in this example, we are asked to calculate for the time taken. So the first thing I need to do is I write my equation. It needs to be time equals. How do I work out time? So I'll have to go back into my formula triangle. So time is equals to energy over power. Or in other words, energy divided by power. So in my formula triangle, if I cover up time, it gets me to energy divided by power. So to calculate for the time is equals to energy divided by the power. The first step that we are going to do is we are writing down our equation. Step number 2, we are going to put down our numbers, putting our numbers in. Now, we will have to look at important information here. So we are going to calculate the time. We have the power, which is 50 watts, and the energy transfer is 200 joules. So we have our information, the time taken, which is being asked, and the power is 50 watts, and our energy transfer, which is 200 joules. Now let us substitute. Energy is 200 joules divided by the power, which is 50 watts. So we are going to solve this is equals to 4 seconds. So this is called manipulating our equation. In this problem, we are rearranging our equation. So we are manipulating our equation. We have the time is equals to energy divided by the power. In our problem, we have 200 joules, the transfer of energy, over the power. So 200 we divide by 50 is equals to 4 seconds. Going back to our formula triangle. So we have the energy goes on the top and the power goes to the bottom. So the power multiplied by the time at the bottom. If you do not know energy, to calculate for the energy transfer, our equation is energy is equals to power multiplied by the time. Now, if we do not know time, we cover up time is equals to energy divided by power, or energy over power. If we do not know power, we cover up power is equals to energy divided by the time. You can use this formula triangle to calculate for your energy, your power, and the time. And that's it for today.
Thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and press the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Bye bye!